Today's story is one that still haunts investigators and a family that vanished without a trace. It begins in Port St. Lucie, Florida, in the summer of 1985. Carolyn and James Michael Brown were both school teachers. They'd been married 10 years and lived a quiet life with their three children: 10-year-old Shekida, 6-year-old Barry, and the youngest, Brandon. To anyone looking in, they were the picture of a normal, loving family. But on July 25th, 1985, everything changed. Carolyn's mother grew concerned when weeks passed without a single call. By early August, she contacted police. Officers went to the Brown home, but found nothing that screamed foul play. That would soon change. Inside the garage, police found Carolyn's purse tucked in a corner, and every piece of her identification had been cut to shreds. On the dining table, dinner sat untouched, frozen in time, and in one bedroom, fresh paint covered the walls. Later tests revealed what it hid: bloodstains. When the new school year began, neither Carolyn nor James showed up to teach. That's when authorities officially listed the entire Brown family as missing. Weeks later, James Brown surfaced in Savannah, Georgia, under a false name, Demetrius Jones. He'd checked into a hospital claiming he'd been robbed and shot. When doctors uncovered his real identity, James confessed to something unimaginable. He said he murdered his wife and all three of his children. He told police he shot Carolyn as she slept, smothered young Brandon, then drove north along Interstate 95. Days later, he claimed he killed Barry and Shekida near Brunswick, Georgia, disposing of their bodies along the highway. Search teams combed miles of land and waterways, but found nothing. In late 1985, a jury acquitted James of murdering Carolyn and Shekida. He was never charged for Barry or Brandon's deaths. Psychiatrists diagnosed him as a paranoid schizophrenic, and he was committed to a state mental hospital. After more than a decade, he was released, only to be arrested again in 2005 for threatening a bank clerk during a robbery. To this day, the bodies of Carolyn, Shekida, Barry, and Brandon Brown have never been found. Almost 40 years later, the mystery remains. Did James tell the full truth? Or are the Browns still somewhere, waiting to be found? If stories like this make you wonder how entire families can vanish without a trace, what do you think truly happened to the Browns of Port St. Lucie? I'm Danielle Faust, and this has been Crimes Against Innocence. Until next time, stay aware, stay kind, and never stop asking questions.